Here's the one mistake every man needs to stop making once he gets into a relationship.
That's Hunter.
What's going on, guys? Kmart Rashad. I hope you man get fit physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I want to tell you guys the one mistake every man needs to stop making once he gets in a relationship. But before I do that, make sure you guys like, share, comment on the channel, turn on post notifications. And if you're trying to get access to my new program, Mac the Man One-on-One, click the link in the description, as well as for other programs and free resources for you to help you on your fitness journey and your self-improvement journey. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, a common mistake every man needs to stop making, including myself. Every man needs to needs to do some self-reflecting when he gets out of a relationship, just in general of life. He needs to do some self-reflecting. Every man needs to practice self-reflecting every day, every week, every month, and overall, every chance he gets, he needs to do some self-reflecting. Because a lot of things that happen to us, it happens to us because of decisions and the habits we have and we make that are unconscious. We make a lot of decisions unconsciously sometimes. It's a habit. And so we need to really do some self-reflecting. And one thing that I noticed in my past relationships, including my past relationship from a couple months ago, you can be a good man. You can be a great man. I need you guys to get out of this concept that you have to be an asshole. You gotta stop going watching these fucking YouTube channels, these fucking guys, these weirdos telling you you need to be an asshole. You don't have to be an asshole because think about it. Actually, I'm gonna get into that. You can be a good man. There's nothing wrong with being a good man, but you need to have a fucking backbone. And one thing I noticed when I got into relationships, bro, is a woman would be super attracted to me in the beginning, right? Love me, want to be around me. And because I love that attention, I would just spend so much time with her. I would spend so much time with her, always want to be up under her, get to the point where I'm not even working on my purpose no more. And the crazy thing about it is, that's what she was attracted to before we got together. She was attracted to the man that was chasing his goals, working out, telling her, "Hey, I can't hang out this weekend because I got plans." It got to a point in every relationship. It's a common theme. This is why every man needs to do some self-reflecting. You gotta stop choosing pleasure over purpose. It's always gonna be purpose over pleasure. A woman can't know that she's getting you all your pleasure is coming from her because again, a woman wants to feel safe. So how is she gonna feel safe? She's gonna feel safe with a strong man. Every man should strive to be a good man. But number one thing you need to focus on is being a strong man. Strong man first, good man second. Because again, in this world, people need to respect you more than they like you. Yes, you want people to like you. You want to have a pleasing personality in certain areas of your life. But any foundation, every relationship is built on respect. People need to respect you, right? Your woman needs to respect you, bro. Because if she doesn't respect you, she can't like you. She can't truly like you. She can't 100% love you. She can't sexually desire you because she doesn't respect you. And because she doesn't respect you, she doesn't trust your decision. And you're putting her in a position where she has to make decisions. And that is a common theme that I made in my relationships. And I know a lot of men make. Why? She started giving you all the attention. She started stroking your ego. She giving you unlimited amount of pussy in the beginning, bro. And that shit feels good. I am not going to lie. That shit feels amazing, right? It's like dope. Sex is literally a form of dopamine, bro. I don't care what anybody say. Sex is a form of dopamine, right? It's like a drug. There's dudes that's willing to do the meanest and grimiest things for that pussy, right? And this is a real thing. There's dudes out there that will kill you by some shit, bro. Because this old lady want to give you some ass, bro. He will kill you and that girl, right? Sex is literally a drug, bro. This is why you shouldn't be just having it so freely, right? But again, one thing that every man must understand and he needs to avoid is getting caught up in pleasure over purpose. Because once you start choosing pleasure over purpose, you start to become weaker and weaker and weaker. Again, fellas, you can be a good man. Listen, strive to be a good man. You want to be a good man. Why do you feel like you need to be an asshole. Why? I want you to comment below. Why do you feel you need to be an asshole? Why? If you're a man of strength, a man that respects himself, a man that has boundaries, you're gonna be seen as an asshole anyway because you're not giving the woman what she want. So even if you're a good man, you don't have to give into a woman's every whim. And I noticed in my past relationships, I would give into my woman's whim, as the relationship got longer and longer and longer. You cannot make that mistake, fellas. It should always be purpose over pleasure. Listen, you want to spend quality time with your woman. Is it really quality time if you're in the bed with her 10 hours a day watching TV? It's not quality time, right? She would enjoy those 2 hours of you giving her your undivided attention because, again, I read in the book Way of Superior Man. Every man needs to read that book, bro. I recommend every man from the age of 16 and up to read that book, bro. That shit will change your fucking life, right? And read it more than one time, because when you read it more than one time, every time I read the book, it just unlocks something new. Like, damn, okay. I look back at situations like, damn, this made so much sense of why this didn't work out, right? But every man should read that book. And it just says how your woman wants to feel you, right? So if you always saying yes to her, you're always around her, you know what I mean? She's gonna feel that you'd rather be somewhere else. Because a lot of times we say yes because we feel like we have to, because we need to be a good man. A good man is a man that's kind, but he also puts himself first. A woman will treat you so much better when you put yourself first, when you respect yourself, when you love yourself, when you take care of yourself. The universe, the world would treat you better when you treat yourself better, right? Because again, women are like mirrors. Women are actors. Men are actors. Women are reactors. So what you exemplified in a woman, the woman's going to glorify to the world. So again, whatever energy you come up with, she's only going to react off of that. So again, you gotta love yourself, bro. You gotta respect yourself. Treat yourself like a king. She cannot treat you like a king if you're not treating yourself like a king. Let's just keep it 100, bro. So you gotta always treat yourself like a king. You can't be slacking off, bro. Another thing, bro, you gotta always put that shit on. You gotta stay sexy. You can't make the mistake of, oh, I got this girl, I'm good. No, no. You gotta always be improving, always be elevating, bro. Life is a game. I know this shit's gonna be like, oh, we gotta do all this to get women. Yes, you have to. Life is a game. Life is about is a chess. It's a whole chess game. It's a whole chess game. It's a game of psychology. Everything is psychology, bro. Because again, you spend all this time with her. You always seeing her. You always around her. What becomes common tends to lose appreciation and loses value. It doesn't get appreciated and you lose value. What becomes common loses value and tends to not get appreciated. So again, you gotta treat your presence with her like it's a holiday. You know what I mean? She has to really appreciate that time. All right. But if you spend all your time with her, you're not putting no time into your purpose. You're not working out. You're not hanging out with your boys sometimes. You're not having your solo time, bro. She's gonna peep that and she's gonna be like, man, like, what am I doing here? Because again, women want to feel safe. How is she going to feel safe? She feels safe with a man that is strong, right? So a man that has boundaries. You can be a good man, a nice guy. What's the issue with you guys being? It's nothing wrong with being a nice guy, but you do need to have boundaries. You need to have a fucking backbone. She do some shit outside of pocket. Hey, don't do that shit. I don't like that. You only gotta say it mean. Say what you mean what you say. Just don't say it mean. But again, I promise you, if you follow this one thing of just always stay on your purpose, always putting yourself first, respecting the love of yourself, bro, and treating your relationship like a business. You gotta treat it like that, bro, because again, you have to put time into that. But at the same time, she has to put some skin in the game. If you're always doing everything, you're always showing up, bro, it gets to a point where she's like, man, what am I doing here? That's why a lot of women monkey branch, right? But again, you should be so locked in on your purpose, so locked in on yourself that, okay, she leaves, that's fine. Here, you're not going to be in the way of her leaving. But again, the one mistake every man needs to avoid when he's in a relationship or when he's dealing with women is getting comfortable to the point where he stops working on himself. He stops focusing on his purpose. He stops hitting the gym. He stops putting the clothes on. Because again, you want to be the guy that you were in the beginning. She may have some conflict. She may like challenge you, right? But at the end of the day, bro, she still wants to be attracted to the man that you were in the beginning. Because once you start doing other shit where you start dressing up, you start putting your clothes on, you're not a fraud. You're like, where's this guy I had in the beginning? I don't have this guy no more. You're switching up. So technically, it's like you took off a mask. Oh, I got the woman now. Now I can just break free. No, the game never stops. The game never stops. She needs to feel you. She needs to feel like, damn, my man's so fine. Like I need to keep myself together because when he go outside, I know his bitches want to take my man. So that's gonna keep her in pocket too. You working on your purpose, you getting better. That's gonna keep her in pocket, right? You improving, you working on yourself, you elevating your money, you elevating your mind. You gain some new game every day. When I say about game is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You gotta keep moving upward. You gotta keep going forward. Alright? I hope this video helped you guys, man. Stay tuned for the next video. Grab the Magnet Man one-on-one course if you need it, man, if you're on your self-improvement journey. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. Deuces.